Hello and welcome all of you guys to our YouTube channel. Today in this tutorial, I'm going to explain you how to create a basic sales report using Microsoft Excel. In fact, in this series of tutorials, we are planning to explain you how to get your day-to-day works and office works done using Microsoft Excel with the help of the tools and the functionalities the software provides. Okay, so let's get back to work. Here our final output, let's say there's a company and there are several salespersons and they mainly do their business activities in the state of California. Okay, so the accountant in the company has recorded sales figures of 3 consecutive months of each salesperson, right? So for an example, the name of the salesperson here is Milan and the state is California, obviously. In the month of January, he has done $5,000 worth of sales, and February $3,500 and so on. Okay, so and then we should have a column indicating the average, monthly average of each salesperson, and then we should have another column that indicates the total sum of sales in the 3 months of each person. And finally we should have a cell which represents the total amount of sales done by all 4 salesperson. Right, now I think you have a clear idea about what we are going to do here. So this is the final output as I told you earlier. So let's start this from scratch. Right, here in this sheet I have the raw data here. As you can see, I haven't done any formattings here, no colors, no borders, or no any arithmetic calculations has been done here. Okay, so I'm gonna walk you through how to do it, how to make this worksheet like this final output. Okay, so first of all I am gonna zoom in this a bit, so you can zoom in any Excel sheet using this plus button in the bottom right hand corner. It's called zoom in button, right? So if you click 3-4 times, yeah, it's 160%. Now it's fine. So as you can see in the output, there is another column called monthly average. Let's add that. We can add any column using this insert button in the home tab in the ribbon. Okay, then let's name it as monthly average. Okay, so let's widen this column a bit. Now if you can see our first, let's first take the average sales figure of each individual here. To do that, Excel provides a wonderful function called average, right? So I mean, if not for that function, what you have to do in a manual scenario is you have to add up 3 figures and then divide by 3, right? But since Excel provides you this wonderful function called average, it's just a matter of seconds to calculate it. So we type average, we type equals, then average, then you just have to select these 3 figures and then close the brackets, hit enter. See, now you have got the average here. Okay, so likewise, you need to drag from this fill handle and click this fill handle and drag to the bottom just to copy the formula. Right, now it's done. See, in less than 10 seconds we just calculated the average sales figures of all the 4 sales people, right? So that is very easy. And then to calculate the total sales, it's also very easy. The name of the formula is sum. Actually this is a function, right? The name of the function is sum. You type equals. In Excel, where if you need to do any sort of calculation, you should start that from typing an equal sign, otherwise it won't calculate as a calculation. Excel will take it as a text, static value, right? For an example, if I type sum without the equal like this, nothing happens, it's just a text value, right? So you have to type equals first and then type sum. Then like we did in average, you just have to select the range of values that you need to get the sum and then close the brackets and hit enter, right? Then you just have to click on the fill handle, that is the bottom right corner of the cell, and then drag until the end of the data. Then you get the total sales figure as well. Okay, so let's see, let's go to the final output and see what we are missing here. Yeah, we have the monthly average, then total monthly sales, and we need to get the total company sales as well, that is the total figure of this, right? So I type in equals and sum, then select the range of values, voila, right? So we got $66,600 as the total sales of the company for the 3 months. Done. So now we have to fine tune the aesthetics here. You can see there's a row offset of 1 and column offset of 1 here. So let's add that offsets. In order to add the column offset, what I'm going to do is I'm selecting this entire first column and hit insert here from the sales group in the home tab. And then to add the row offset, I'm going to select the entire first row and then hit insert here. Okay. So now we have got the nice offsets so that it's very clear. Now let's there are several highlights in the rows, right? So let's highlight this row. Okay, fine. So you can see that there are nice borders in our output, right? So let's add those to our working file as well. In order to add the borders, if you monitor closely, these borders are very thick in the outside and the inside borders are somewhat thin. Okay. To add the inside, the outside thick borders, what you have to do is you have to select the entire region. You have to, here the borders menu is in the font group in the home tab. You select borders and then there is an option called thick outside borders. Just hit that. See, now you get those nice thick outside borders. I'm gonna put the same to the last row, which is the total row as well. I'm gonna do the same as same to the header row. Yeah, now I'm gonna put those thin borders to the inside columns, right? So I'm gonna here put the left border to each and every column so that it looks nice and it looks tidy that way. Okay, done. Right, now if you go to the final output, there's this total company sales here and that is bold, and the total monthly sales column is entirely bold as well. Okay, before that you can see that this row is somewhat merged, right? Columns from B to G, that is 6 columns, are merged here. How to do that? That's a very easy trick. You just select the range of cells that you need to merge, right? And then in the home tab there's a group called alignment, and if you have worked at least 3-4 times with Excel, you must have noticed this. There's a button called merge and center, right? We don't need to go for the specifics here. You just have to click on the button and then it merges the entire range, right? So the text inside is total company sales. I'll type it, total company sales, right? Then I'll bold it using the Control B shortcut, and then I'll have a thick outside border around that. Done. Nice, right? So in this in the total sales column, it is 100% bold. Yeah, it's bold now. Then we have to add the green highlight, green fill here like this. Yeah, and if you spotted carefully, you think you can see that one thing is missing from our working file. That is the double underlines in the final output in the total company sales cell, right? How to do that is, let's zoom in a bit. You just select this cell, go to the borders, and there is this nice option called bottom double border. Just hit that. Now you can see a nice double borders in the total company sales cell, right? So I think now we have almost got the final output. Both looks identical, both look same. Yeah, right. So that is how you can create a very basic sales report using Microsoft Excel. Actually, we didn't use any sophisticated functionalities here. We only used the average function and the sum function and very basic formattings only. And I think you guys got a good understanding on how to do this. And if you guys have any problems or any suggestions, please put it on the comment section. Those are very valuable to me. And please like this video, and if you still haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe and share among your friends for them to see as well. So that's it for today's video. See you later in another video. Thank you.